palakpakan sang tanan. Isa ka bag-o nga tuig aton ginasaulog, aton ginaabi-abi, kag aton ginasugalaw. Subong nga gabi right here in the beautiful Bago City, we are all surrounded by the most beautiful and most handsome and the happiest people tonight. Gani antes ako magsugod kag magpadayon, can you please all shout one big Happy New Year on my count in 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! That's it. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is gonna be all of your night. Families, friends, taga-Bago man o kundiin man, welcome sa inyong tanan. Sa ini nga gabi, antes kita magsugod sang aton nga selebrasyon, I invite everybody to please all rise as we begin by thanking the Lord for such a perfect weather, to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, all led by the Bago City Employees Choral. Sa liwat, palihog tindog ang tanan. Palihog bungko ang tanan. Aton palakpakan ta palihog, Bago City Employees Chorale. Thank you very much. And once again, I welcome all of the visitors here tonight in Bago City. Another beautiful year as we celebrate the 11th Lights of Bago. And as we name it, hashtag LOB 2019. Make tonight trending by making all of your posts and using our official hashtag, hashtag LOB 2019. Nga gabi, we have a special theme, Beyond a Decade of Sympathy or Symphony and Thanksgiving. Kag syempre ang iniman nga gabi, inyong masaksihan kag mabatian 80s new wave. As we see the lights color tonight, we shall all be dancing as well. Pero ako na anay isa-isa nga abihon ang aton mga kaupod sa ini nga aga, palihog, palakpakan po natin sila. Nagauna mga opisyales ang Bago City, palakpakan po natin everybody. Let me continue with my list right here. We welcome of course our beloved Mayor, Mayor Nicolas M. Yulo with Ma'am Jerry Yulo. Palakpakan po natin everybody. Vice Mayor Ramon D. Torres and Mrs. Maria Mercedes Carmen Yulo Torres as well. Councilor Andrew Martin Torres. Councilor Josefa Mati. Kaupod man naton, Councilor Carlos Mondia. Welcome. Councilor Jorge Agustin Araneta. Aton man palakpakan palihog. Councilor Cleo Gaudite. And I continue with Councilor Maria Femi Martir. Councilor Alan Galunan. Kaupod man naton, Councilor Danilo Famoso. Councilor Joseph Mark Dexter Somsho, and Councilor Marina Javeliana Yao. We are also being joined tonight by the Honorable Sergio Piansay, our ABC President, Honorable Carl Benedict Bailon, SK Federation Chairman, Board Member Victor Javeliana, Board Member Jomar Alonzo. Thank you for being here, sir. With Mayor Joben Alonzo of the Municipality of Pontevedra. Thank you. We also have from the Provincial Tourism Office, Mrs. Jeneline Cordero right there on the VIPs. Thank you. And SK Federation Presidents from DSP, James Dino Lor. And from Pontevedra, Ron Jason Gayangos. Kaya palakpakan po natin sila, everybody. At this kita magasugod, it is just but right nga kabalo kita a little bit of history on how this amazing event started. The annual Lights of Bago here at the Manuel Y. Torres Sports Center has become a tourist attraction since it was institutionalized in 2008 during the time of former Mayor Ramon D. Torres and was creatively chaired by then Vice Mayor Nicolas M. Yulo. Gani ato sila palakpakan kay wala kita selebrasyon subong kung wala nini laging suguran. Tonight, as we celebrate New Year, kada mabatian ang January 1, isa sa una nga nagasulod sa ulo, Bago City gid ang ginadugukan sa tanan. Because it is only here that we celebrate New Year in the safest, most colorful, and most enjoyable way. A little bit more history. It can be recalled that the staging of the annual event every 1st of January was initiated by a European named Raymond Stoffel, a retired international corporate lawyer from Luxembourg who is married to a Bagonhon. This is in partnership with the city government of Bago. Sa ini nga gabi aton ginapasalamatan the chairman of LOB 2019, the Honorable Andrew Martin Torres. Palakpakan po natin everybody, spearheaded by the Bago City Tourism Office. Madamo nga salamat sa inyo nga tanan. The Lights of Bago is another best practice in the communal fireworks display of the city government of Bago, which was recognized by the Department of Health in support of the Oplan Iwas Paputok campaign, resulting to a significant drop of firecracker injuries to 70% last year. Isa man na aton palakpakan because that is such an amazing good news. After this, we continue the celebration right at Bantayan with Bago City Engineers Band, Caliber M2 Band, Color Spring Band, and Chakra Band. Pero antes ako magpadayon, siya ang dapat mag-aabi-abi sang iyang bisita sa ining gabi. Unahon naton pamatian ang welcome remarks by Vice Mayor Ramon D. Torres. Palakpakan po natin.
Thank you very much, Miss Dani. And Happy New Year to everybody. Let's greet the new year, the year 2019, with a big bang, with high hopes in our hearts that this coming year, all our people will be united as one, and all humanity will be treated as they are supposed to be treated by their fellow human beings. Mayong gabi sa inyong tanan, especially to our City Mayor, the Honorable Nicolas M. Yulo, together with his wife, Jari. Also, my wife, Menchi, is with us. Our city councilors present this evening. Our visitors and our suki. Every year, the Honorable Joben Alonso of the municipality of Pontevedra, board member, the Honorable Jomar Alonso and wife, Adin. Would also like to greet our mga pamilya naton nga aridri, our relatives, my in-laws, friends of Bagonhons nga aridri. We're very happy to see you again, and I would like to thank God for giving us fine weather after the latest weather turbulence. Usman was already left the country. And again, we'd like to thank our Lord Almighty for having spared this part of the province again. So sa sininga tuig 2019, you know, with the signing of the President of Executive Order number 28, allowing the community-sponsored pyrotechnics and fireworks display sponsored by NGOs and LGUs, our city government had for the past 11 years already been trying this concept, wherein we'd like to invite our fellow Bagonons, our friends not from our city, to be with us as we try to welcome the year, especially on January 1, with nga inupod kita. This also fosters camaraderie and also tries to strengthen the true meaning of family. So pasalamat kita again sa kay Engineer Raymond Stoffel, who had conceptualized this 11 years ago. We'd like to thank our DRRM Council for again being with us and trying to ensure the safety of our spectators. We'd like to thank the LOB Council headed by Councilor Andrew and the tourism staff and the tourism office headed by Ms. Rose Mina. Napasalamat man kita sa aton mga abyan from media who are with us. Our partners and friends from the provincial government are also with us. So you know, the year 2018 had been a year of ups and downs. So many expectations were really ginapaabot sang pumuluyo in 2018. But you know, we did many developments not only at the local scene, provincial, even the national scene, and even in the international scene, which really affected the lives of all people from the different portions of the world. Highs, we had lots of highs because commodities were very high. Everything that we bought were all high, down. So many expectations, especially in the way that people should be treated. So many expectations not met by agencies not only in government, but also kita mismo sa aton nga community, dapat kita man magbinuligay because you know, as they always would wish, kabay pa nga may unity. How can there be unity if there is no peace? How can there be peace if there is no love? No, so many things are quite important, and in our day-to-day life, it is also very important on the parents. We are calling on the parents, different parents. We really have to be strong, we have to be resilient, we have to be that faithful in really trying to give the best for our children. After all, anong ginapangabudlay ta? It will not always redound to our own best interests, but for the best interest of the people we serve, the people in our family, the people in our community. So let us hope and wish that this 2019, again, the calling for the strengthening of the family will once again be given priority. So kabay pa nga after sinis ang aton nga pagpatigayon sang 11th Lights of Bago, we can always be reminded of our respective and individual responsibilities as parents. So kabay pa nga magbinuligay kita, mangin masanag ang aton pananawan para sa palabuton sinay nga tuig nga kabay pa, hindi lang ang ekonomiya ang aton nga mapabaskog, kundi ang pag-inupod sa ang aton tagsa-tagsa nga mga pumuluyo. No? So this January 1, our celebration of the 11th Lights of Bago, we'd also like to acknowledge Father Rayland Gallego, kagina, ari diri, nakita nato, no? Together with all the members of the clergy and the different people of religious denominations, let us all hope, wish that love, faith, and mercy will always reign in our hearts. Because after all, how can we live a peaceful life if we cannot have all of those very important things deep within us? So to you all, Happy New Year. Welcome to the 2019 Lights of Bago, and always, go Bago! Thank you very much.
Madaming salamat, Vice Mayor Ramon D. Torres. Thank you so much, sir. And now that he has welcomed everybody, I have just but one question. Are you ready for the countdown? Kay hindi pa ta mag-countdown, may ara pa may maabi-abi sa inyo. Subong nga gabi, I just want to make sure that all of the guests are just but hyped up. Hindi ka mo dapat tuyo. Maski wala pa ka mo katulog, dapat nagasinadya kita subong nga gabi. So I have 3 areas here tonight. First, right here at the court area, can everybody please give a round of applause na pinakamalakas? Mga 2,693. Ayun, doon naman tayo sa may grandstand. Sa may grandstand na yun, palakpakan may mo! Batian ko gid siya, nabatian ko gid siya. Kagang araman sa highway, welcome. I would just like to remind, before anything else and before we start the countdown, this area right here is requested to be off limits po. Because mamaya, ang tanan nga aso, higupon nyo sang mainit-init. So we would love to request everyone in this area to kindly please transfer at this area right here, especially for the safety of our kids. So thank you so much for cooperating. We proceed this time with another amazing message as I welcome the father of Bago City. In his New Year message, we welcome Mayor Nicolas M. Yulo. Palakpakan po natin.
So, tuguti na lang ako nga hindi na magpanamyaw sa tagsa-tagsa, but please accept my warmest greetings of good evening. I think after 11 years, 2 targets of Raymond Stoffel is now slowly being achieved. First, he wanted an event that would bring families together in a venue where we all converge at least once a year. And the second is to bring into the tourism map Bago City, for everybody to be aware that there is a certain Bago City and that this event will be known all throughout. So we're slowly achieving that. And our theme for this evening is very appropriate. Beyond a decade of symphony and thanksgiving. And this will bring to light the music of the 80s, new wave, but it doesn't target only a certain age group because the 80s music has already become universal and it is being revived now and then, and so it cuts across all age groups. And that is why I am thankful to the team that has come up with this theme for 2019. It's very hard to come up with a theme every year, especially when we have already exhausted some of the music genre. We are already done with the classics. We have done with movie themes. We are also done with Disney music. We have also Michael Jackson, and now the song of the 80s. And I hope that each one of us will continue to enjoy this event every year. And for my message to you, I know that each one of us finds lessons in the events that transpire in our lives that give meaning to how we live our lives also. And the new year always brings us the opportunity to go where we want. We hear news of bad news always, but we can start with ourselves. I too have my share of events which shape the way I think and the way I behave, and it has taught me how to deal with these people. But all these events, I am thankful for the Mass that was said to our family last night. Father Jimmy Carmona of Talok said Mass for us, and I was very, very happy that he gave his homily this way. And I'm borrowing this from Father Carmona. He says, there are already very many bad things that are going on in the world. And so his advice is to go back to our heart. Let us take care of our heart. Because we are seeing already hatred, envy, anger, resentment, and timidity in the world. If you notice, he put words into the spelling of heart, and he wants us, as I too am urging everyone, to change our hearts. Hearts that have humility, empathy, acceptance, respect, and thanksgiving. With those in our hearts, and when we begin with ourselves and with our families, those values will radiate all throughout your neighborhood, your community, your city, and eventually the world. Take care of your heart, because a heart that loves is a healthy heart. A heart that serves is a happy heart. And a heart that cares is a strong heart. So let us all have a healthy, happy, and strong heart for the new year, 2019. And always remember, people with big hearts sympathize. People with small hearts criticize. But people with God in their hearts give and share their love. So there lies our mission for 2019, to take care of our heart and always spread love. Happy New Year to you all, and enjoy our 2019 Lights of Bago.
Madamo nga salamat, Mayor Nicolas M. Yulo of the City of Bago. Thank you very much, Mayor. Nagsala ang mic kagina sa echo na siya. Bago. Okay. We proceed this time. Kabaluko kadamo sa aton kaupod subong may mga dala nga mga cameras and cell phones to make sure that this amazing display is well documented. The chairman of LOB 2019 would like to thank the following local offices for yet another successful staging of the Lights of Bago. Aton palakpakan palihog. City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office. City Health Office, Bago City Hospital, City Engineers Office, General Services Office, City Information Office, City Environment Office, City Social Welfare and Development Office. Madamo gid nga salamat. City Mayor's Office, Admin Division, and City Mayor's Office, Traffic Division. Kagdugang pagid, National Offices, Philippine National Police, to make sure that we are all safe tonight. Palakpakan po natin. Bureau of Fire, most importantly, Department of Public Works and Highways, and Department of Interior and Local Government. And this event would not be possible if not for our sponsors. Maraming salamat, Nature Spring and Magic 106.3. Palakpakan po natin ang sponsors natin. Tonight, as we have hashtag LOB 2019, it is the first time that we would like to announce from this moment on, year by year, every time we have such a celebration tonight, para madugang pagid ang kasadya, kasanag, and ka-colorful sa aton gabi, we will be awarding the families who have had the best dress of the night. So we call them our glamorous family, or hashtag GlamFam.